Hi family, how you all doing? Welcome back again to another beautiful reaction video. If today is your first time stopping on my channel, you are highly welcome. And you may do well to consider hitting on that subscribe button to officially join this amazing family. And to you, my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I truly appreciate you all. So guys, into this video, I'm going to be taking you guys to Shannon Sharpe's world. He has this amazing video which I'm going to be reacting to, and the title of this video is 21 Savage America Dream Untold Stories from London, England to Atlanta. Guys, I'm sure you don't want to miss this particular interview, okay, from this 21 Savage. This guy, he really has a lot. Yes, he really has a lot to say in this particular video. There are so many sympathetic stories which he shared on this particular interview. He also shared where he was born, where he was grew up, how they migrated from London to US when he was just 6 years old, turning to 7 years old. Yes, he has so many stories to share in this particular video, which I believe you don't want to miss out. Like, and he also shared how he was able to achieve his dream. Yes, how he was able to meet up with his dream, because it's not really easy. Anyway guys, without wasting much of your time, let's dive into it and watch out the amazing video.
I hear Snoop Dogg say, man, look here, man, them streaming, you stream a billion and man, you ain't really making no money. What's your thoughts on streaming?
They gotta be making money because
Right.
they giving me money. It's some money in that shit. Some real.
Hello, welcome to another special edition of On the Road with Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. The guy that's stopping by for conversation and a drink today is one of the most influential and well-respected artists of his generation. He's loved by millions worldwide. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He's a hip-hop A-lister, a Grammy Award winner, gold and multi-platinum songwriter, record producer, businessman, humanitarian, father, UK born, ATL raised, a bona fide superstar, 21 Savage. How was that intro? You like that intro? Did I leave out anything? I got a little extra time. I can add some more.
I ain't never heard no intro like that. I like that intro.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, anytime you stop by have a conversation with on Club Shay Shay, I got you a little drink. This is me
drink.
right here.
Guys, I so
And
much
because I
love
want to
this
toast the
guy.
album, bro.
Very influential.
That's you right there. American Dreams.
Yeah. It's good, but I don't drink
You don't drink?
at all.
You just did that for me. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
Good
I
looking.
did that for you.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs, is bringing you an offer that'll help make the playoffs electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and see code Shannon. New customers can bet just $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the code Shannon. The crown is yours. You was born in London.
Mm-hmm.
How old were you when you came to the U.S.?
Like 6 turning 7.
So do you remember a whole lot about being in London?
I remember like small things, but not like a lot. Like little small, like going to my grandma's house.
Right.
Being with my mama. I remember like going to the stores like across the street. And then like on my mama side of town, it's like this shit called a high street.
Okay.
And it's like a street just full of stores.
Wow,
I remember like walking over there.
627.
But I remember more like from when we went back and visited.
Okay.
Type, because we went back once to go visit when I was a little older. So I remember that more than I remember like stuff while I was there, like when I was younger.
Did you have very many friends? Do you remember friends when you were growing up? You say you left at 6 or 7. So did you have very many friends?
I just had family like cousins, like a lot of cousins. Yeah, so I ain't really need no friends.
So your family, your mom moved you here. Of all the places in the U.S., why ATL, you think?
I don't know. I ain't never asked her.
You never asked her like, Mom, not New York, not Chicago, not L.A., not Detroit, Atlanta.
I ain't never asked her that. Oh God.
Do you think about how different your life might have been had you gone to one of those places, or Chicago, or New York, or Detroit, or someplace other than the east side of Atlanta?
Damn. Nah, I ain't never thought about that either. Oh God.
You were just happy to like, okay, so you get here, you get settled in, so obviously you're in a new, London is very, very, so is London, I'm assuming London is very different than
He
Atlanta.
never asked.
It is, but it ain't though.
Really?
To me, because it's like, it look different,
Okay.
but it's the same shit.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, when I came over here, like, I had family too.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So you just around family.
Oh, so your mom, so you had relatives in Atlanta.
Like my mama friends,
You never thought
they
about
moved
it.
with us. So
Okay.
all the people that I grew up with,
Oh,
we
okay.
all moved. type
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you were just like moving to by yourself, like just you and your mom.
nah.
You had a large contingent with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so did that make the transition a lot easier?
I ain't know about no transition. Like that. I'm just a child. I'm
Right.
just with my mama. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So,
Right. So how soon did you get acclimated and how soon did you make friends once you got to Atlanta?
like,
Wow.
quick. Like, it was this boy named Skinny.
Mm-hmm.
He had got
Wow.
killed though, like
He
a
moved
couple
with
years ago.
with a lot of his friends.
But that was like the first person I met that like ended up being like my best friend.
Okay.
Like growing up, they used to stay like, we stayed in the upstairs apartment. He stayed directly under us.
I
Okay.
think it would be.
And his mama, like, we was bad as hell. Cause it was 6 of us. Well, back then it was like 4 of us.
Okay.
Oh my
So we
God,
used to be
childhood.
jumping up and down, running around. And he was the youngest, but his siblings was like way older than him.
Okay.
And like, so their house was quiet. They got plastic on their couch, all that. So like when we used to make noise, his mama would grab a broom and hit the roof like that. So we ended up getting cool hunt. His mama and my mama ended up getting real cool.
Okay.
And I used to like stay at his house, he used to stay at my house. Like I still talk to his mama all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your family, your background, I think your mom was from the Dominicana, your father was from
No,
Saint
Dominica.
Dominica.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
ain't not Dominican Republic.
Dominica.
Yeah.
And so how much of the traditions from when you came from London did you guys bring with you? So did you matriculate into East Atlanta rather seamlessly?
Like it's
Because you say you got you got four boys and
no, it's 3 boys and 3 girls.
3 girls, 3 boys, okay,
Yeah.
and your mom,
Yeah. And then my little sister, them daddy, he Jamaican.
okay.
And
Dominique.
what you mean, like food wise?
Yeah, as far as- yeah.
yeah. My mama cooked.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
So how soon did you start eating some of, because they got the oxtail, they got the smothered pork chops, smothered chicken. How soon when you started eating that opposed to what you were accustomed to eating?
I think like that came with like making friends. More
Okay.
than- like when I used to go spend the night at my friend's house. Like growing up, I wasn't allowed to eat pork.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like other
Like
stuff,
7.
like when I go to my friend's house, spend the night like when I was younger, I eat whatever they cook.
Right.
But I ain't started really like just picking what I want to eat
Right.
until I was a little older. You feel what I'm saying?
So when you went back home, you're like, Mom, my friends, they cook this, their mom cooked this. You think you might be able to cook that? Did you tell your mom that?
Nah, hell no. I ain't telling my mama no shit like that. Hell no.
She wasn't trying to hear that, huh?
I know she wasn't trying to hear.
Right.
I ain't even finna try it.
Right. Did your mom share with you that you guys were leaving London, coming to the U.S., or did you guys just up and leave? Did you know you were leaving?
I don't really remember. Like,
Okay.
I just remember it's like so long ago.
Right.
So I be trying to really think about the story, but I'm sure my mama told me where we was going for sure.
Right.
Cause I was 6.
Right.
But I just don't remember like that conversation. But I
Right.
know it had to happen.
Right. So do you remember? You just remember getting on a plane, didn't have no idea where you was going. You just know you were leaving London.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause I think at first it wasn't a stay thing.
Oh, okay. She was just coming to
Can't
visit.
remember.
Right.
Okay.
I think we was coming to visit. But I don't want to fuck the story up neither. Cause
Right.
my mama know the story.
Right,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? I think it was like, let's see. We want to move here, but we finna go see. If we don't like it, we gonna go back.
Right.
Type shit.
Okay.
And then we just stayed.
Right. So clearly she liked it.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you like it? Or you was just going along with the flow. You really didn't have a choice in the matter because you 5 or 6 years of age. So if you didn't like it, you was stuck anyway.
You gonna just adapt. I liked it though.
Okay.
I liked it. Like it's hot. It ain't cold all the time.
Right.
Like London. I remember like playing outside, like doing the same shit that I used to do, like when I used to go like to my grandma's house on my daddy's side. Like we'll play in the neighborhood, go like, it was the same shit.
Right. So what was it like? I mean, cause all of a sudden they got this new family comes in, and I'm pretty sure you probably had an accent.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're on the east side of Atlanta.
Yeah.
You got an accent. How receptive were the kids to you?
They used to I got in a fight on the first day of school. Oh God.
From the jump?
Yeah, they used to tease me.
Okay.
Like I went to Dundell Elementary. That was the first elementary school I went to.
Okay.
So I get on the bus or whatever, they start talking to me. So they making fun of me on the way to school.
Okay.
So we get on the bus to go home, they making fun of me on the way home.
Okay.
So we get off the bus, like one of the older dudes, like his little brother was the main one. So the older brother was said something like, basically like, shit, fighting. So we get off the bus, I beat him up. So all the girls, they run and tell my mama.
Okay.
At the door. So
Your sisters?
No,
kids in the neighborhood.
Kids in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So they run, they tell my mama, cause they started, I really was kicking a lot. They started calling me Taekwondo kid. On my mama. It's a true story on my mama.
Okay.
So they run and tell my mama, so I'm trying to drag my feet to get home now.
Right.
So I walked to the door, she grabbed me by my ear, pulled me in the house, cause the girls were still there.
Right.
Telling her the story when I got there. So I just remember her grabbing me by my ear and then like throwing me in the house like type shit. And then that was it. I ain't get on punishment.
You ain't get no punishment?
Nah.
She didn't ask you what started it? So
not from my memory.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
She probably did though.
Right.
But from what I can remember, I just remember getting pulled. You know, you only remember the parts you remember. Like,
right.
I just remember the ear like.
So what do you think was the biggest, obviously you're very young, so you haven't experienced a whole lot. It's not like you're coming here, you're 13 or 14, so you haven't had a whole lot of, you're 5 or 6 years of age. I think you're 7 at this time.
Yeah.
That's
so
a sign of
is there a big culture shock? Do you notice anything different about being in London as opposed to being in?
Wow, guys, I could remember how my childhood used to be. Yes, there are so many things about childhood, and there is a lot that you can remember, and there is lot that you cannot even remember. 21 Savage, he really tried by even remembering some of these things that happened when he was just 6 years old. Yes, because I don't think a lot of people could remember what happened in their 7 years old. Yes, many people cannot remember. Yes, if you can remember what happened in your 7 years old, let me know in the comment section, okay? Because as for me, I can't remember. Yes, I can only remember some few things that happened when I was 6 years old, but yes, 6 years old, 7, but so many things I can't just remember. Wow, guy, this guy is really so talented. I just love and I'm so happy for him how he was able to achieve his America dreams. Wow, even when they were relocating from London to US, I don't think he knew that his mom was relocating with him. And I think he did not find it very difficult being in US because their family friends, they also relocated with them to the US. At least it's not going to be so hard for him, and it's not even easy for immigrants to relocate. Okay, so guys, this guy you are seeing here, he's very influential, so talented. He was able
East
to
Atlanta.
achieve
The most
his
shit that I
American dream.
like,
Don't
that I
worry,
used to,
okay? As
like,
time goes on, you
that
are
I
going to
remember
hear more
changing
story about
was the
him.
size of
so
everything.
guys,
Okay.
let's
Like
keep
I remember
watching.
like in London, like our bathrooms would be like this big right here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Then I remember like we was in the hood on the east side too.
Right.
but it was just like a size different. Like at my grandma's house in London, I could touch both sides of her house like this.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? But over here, it's like more space.
Right.
I remember that. And I remember getting in a car to go everywhere.
Right.
In London, we used to take the bus and the train like everywhere. I remember like we always was in the car when we got here.
So you had an accent, I'm assuming. So where did you fall in the ranking as far as your siblings?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming, so if you're 7, that means, and you got 3 brothers and 3 sisters, that means, man, you got some babies, you got
They was 3, like, cause it's a 3 years age gap between me and my little sister.
Okay.
So if I was 7, she was probably like 3 turning 4.
Right.
And then my little brother was still a baby.
Right.
And then the other 3 was born in America.
Okay.
Feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So did you feel a sense of responsibility because you are the oldest? I mean, even though you're a child, you're the oldest male. And so do you feel some type of responsibility that you needed to, like, okay, I need to be the man of the house, even though I'm only 7 years old at the time?
I think so, yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I was naturally like a protector type shit, yeah, for sure.
So what did your mom think about that? So the type of relationship that, because like you said, you're the oldest, your mom is in a new place, and granted, there are a community that came with you, but you the protector because you like, okay, I got to look after my mom, I got to look after my brother, my sister. Did your mom tell you anything about that, or you just instinctively took that on?
I think it was just like instinct for the most part. I feel like it's just in my personality too, like just like take care of everything. I don't know why I'm like that, but I think just naturally like I developed that, cause like my whole life I've been like that. Like since I was old enough to like get out and do what I need to do.
Right.
I always like took care of my mama and my siblings and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel that's, so when you were in London, do you remember much about your dad being around?
Yeah, I remember my daddy used to come get me like every weekend. I used to be over there, cause that's like where a majority of like my cousins was at.
Right.
On my mama's side, I only got like 3, 4 cousins.
Okay.
But on my daddy's side, it's like 30 of them.
Right.
So that's like my oldest cousin, Teran, he in a wheelchair.
Okay.
I remember like following behind him a lot.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? So that's my daddy's side.
Right. So in other words, you really love spending time with your dad's side of the family because that's where all the cousins were. That's where you got an opportunity to run and play and just have a good time.
It was just deeper. But my mama's side too, cause like my cousins on my mama's side was bad as hell too.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? But it just wasn't a lot of us.
Right.
Like it was just me, Chiron, and Jerome.
Right.
We was the only boys on my mama's side. On my daddy's side, it was more. But
Well, if it's only
shit, it's just different side.
Well, see, if it's only 3 of y'all, the trouble is only going 3 places. So it's you, or you. When your dad's side is about 30 of y'all, so you can blame a whole bunch of people.
Oh God.
So growing up in the east side on that side of town, rappers Gucci Mane, Future, OJ the Juice Man, Rich Homie Quan, Childish Gambino. Did you know any of those guys when you were growing up? You had no idea about these.
I seen Gucci before.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen Gucci before for sure.
Right.
I seen him at Church's Chicken before, like when I was real young.
Right. Right.
Yeah. No, Miss Winters. I seen him at Miss
Winters, okay.
Yeah.
The east side, that's zone 6. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
East side of Atlanta. There's drugs, there's a lot of killings. So what did your mom try and shield you, like, son, you can't be out this time of night? So what did she tell you about the area that you guys like we're gonna call home now?
I used to be outside. So I don't remember like her just like, the only time it'll be a problem is if I got in trouble in school.
Right.
But other than that, like I wasn't like one of them when the street light come on kids. Like
Right.
my mama used to let me figure it out, cause in London it's the same shit. It's damn near worse.
Right.
Cause it's like concrete everywhere. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? It's alleys. It's the inner city. So in London, I used to be outside. From what that was when we went back though.
Right.
Like from before then, I don't remember being outside that much. But so like, nah, she just used to let me like
Let you figure it out.
Figure it out. Then I used to be with Skinny.
Okay.
Well, his real name Aaron.
Okay.
I used to be with him, and he was older than me, so he was like my big brother.
Right.
And like, so as long as I was with him, she would give me a little more freedom to do shit.
Right.
Like, as long as he watching over you, you good.
Did you always gravitate towards older guys?
Yeah, I always hung with like people older than me for sure.
Because you felt you was more mature than young guys your age.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I was older, I had to be, I'm the oldest.
Right.
So you naturally like a little more mature than you have to be. Cause if you're not, you're gonna get in trouble.
Right. So how was the struggle when your mom moving here, obviously in a different country? Obviously times were difficult for you guys. Did you realize how difficult times were for your mom and your family?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I remember when we first moved, you be smoking cigars on here, don't you?
You go ahead, take off.
All right.
This just your joint. Let's go ahead.
But I remember like when we first moved over here, like before we moved to the neighborhood where I went to elementary school from,
Okay.
we would move to another neighborhood on the east side. And I remember like my mama and her nigga, well, her man at that time,
Okay.
they used to sleep on the bottom bunk, and
Okay.
all of us used to sleep on the top bunk.
Okay.
We used to share we shared an apartment with one of their friends, so
Okay.
it was a 2-bedroom.
Okay.
We done got evicted before. I remember coming home and our stuff was outside in front of the house.
Right.
Like growing up, like I ain't never had my own bedroom till I was probably like 15 years old or something. Like we all shared a room, like for probably from like first grade till like 6th grade. They had a room, my mama and her man had a room, and me and all my siblings had one room.
Okay.
In a 2-bedroom apartment. Then like, I don't know what happened, they got a little motion, and then we moved in the same apartments, but we used to call it Cross the Bridge. It's like the other side of the neighborhood.
Right.
And we had got a 3-bedroom. So
Okay.
then
Okay.
the boys had their own room and the girls had their own room. And then I met my other big brother when I moved over there to Vars.
Right.
They stayed under us. They mama used to do the same thing.
Oh man.
Oh God, get the broom and bang the roof. Oh God.
Right.
Yeah, but for sure it was a struggle because like, my mama couldn't get no job or
Right.
no driver's license. She couldn't get food stamps. She couldn't do none of that shit.
Right.
So you know it's a struggle.
Right. So she's basically working any job that she can get, maybe cleaning floors, maybe
Yeah.
in the kitchen or doing things of that nature, trying to make ends meet
Yeah.
to put food on the table and a roof over the
Thank
head for the
God.
kids.
The one job I remember her
I
having,
thought he has never driven
I don't think she
car
never
before.
like did like no cleaning floors type shit. But the one job I remember her having was like a daycare, and they used to pay them under the table.
Right.
I remember hearing them conversations though, like being nosy, cause I ain't even supposed to know that as a child, but I remember hearing them talk about it like.
Right.
And she used to work all of them used to work at the daycare. Her man, and then the other families that I told you who moved with us, they used to work there too. And they used to pay them under the table like cash and shit. That's the only job that I remember though.
When you came home from school one day and you saw your family belongings outside, how did that make you feel? Did the kids make fun of you? Did you realize what was going on when you saw all of your belongings on the outside?
Yeah, cause I didn't seen it happen before, and I remember like we used to steal people's shit.
Guys,
Like,
kids
cause I
can
done seen
do
other
and
people
undo.
evicted.
Right.
Seen they stuff
See kids?
outside, and like all the kids, the badass kids will be in the neighborhood walking around, see some shit, start going through that shit.
Okay.
So I just remember instantly thinking like, nobody better not touch my shit. That's like the first thought. And I remember standing out there, but I remember like, I didn't really care about it that much because they put our shit out, but we instantly moved to a bigger apartment.
Right.
So it kind of was like, it wasn't like our shit was just out there and we were trying to figure it out.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? Like I remember us moving to a bigger apartment like instantly.
Okay.
Type shit.
So what was a typical meal in the household?
Oh, we had food.
Y'all had good food. You
Not like steak and shit though.
ramen, hot dogs.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Like we had the regular, you know, but
Right.
not like I don't remember no time like where it just wasn't nothing to eat in the house.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be some bread.
Right.
We used to make like condensed milk sandwiches, like them was like our struggle meal.
Right.
Like you get the bread and the condensed milk, and then you put it in like the little toaster type shit, and you put it together. That shit be good as fuck. Oh God.
You eat one of them now? You establish a relationship with the father?
I did. And we got on the phone, and he started doing some things that rubbed me the wrong way. Like just asking me for shit, like too early, and like.
So at this point in time, you had already become what you become.
Yeah. In 2020, I'm 21 Savage.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. But I kind of like fell back, and then like, you know, like when I do interviews, these questions come up, and I'm truthful. So
Right.
I think that might have rubbed him the wrong way. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit.
Okay. So you went back, your parents you come over here and you go back. So how long were you over here before you went back for a month, 2 months, 3 months?
We came out here, I was 6. I was 6, turning 7. We went back the summer of 6th grade going into 7th grade. So however old you is.
Okay. So probably 11, 12.
Yeah, so probably like what, 5 years? We was over here 5
Right.
years. Cause I know whatever it was right before the visa expired. We went back and then renewed it.
Okay.
Type shit.
You go over there did you remember anything about London? Because you had spent just as much time in America as you had London. Because remember, you're 5 or 6 when you left.
Yeah.
You stay 5, 6, 7 years here,
Yeah.
and you go back. Did it seem like home, or did it seem unfamiliar to you?
It seemed like home. Like even when I just went back for the first time in what? I don't know how many years that is. The last time I went was when I was 12, and I just went last year when I was 30. That's what, 18 years?
Yes.
I still remember how to get to my grandma's house.
Okay.
Like, cause like it's a parking lot and you gotta walk through to get to her house. Like I still remember how to walk to her house. I still remember how to walk to the stove.
Right.
So it's like I don't remember everything, but I remember like
Right.
key, like major parts type shit.
Once you get over there, did you yearn to come back? Like, yeah, I like London, but the U.S. is my home now.
When I was young, when we went back to visit,
Yeah.
I think I was ready to go home. Not like just in a rush, but
Right.
it was like, all right, now I miss my other friends.
Right.
Like, I missed y'all. We didn't kick it. Now
Right.
I miss home.
Ready to go back.
Yeah.
So school, how were you in school? What type of student were you in school?
I was an excellent student up until a certain grade.
Okay.
Like, I feel like we was just talking about this last night. We was playing the game, and they was like, spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And it was crazy because I won the spelling bee in 5th grade, spelling that same word.
Wow.
And I won the math competition that same year. Like,
Okay.
So I used to get all A's, but like up until a certain point, I feel like when I found out, like really just realized like, no matter how good I do in school, I can't go to college because I'm an immigrant. I can't get a job. I can't get no driver's license. I feel like once that started to kick in, I kind of just gave up, like,
Okay.
and just stopped caring. I used to go to school, fall asleep in class, like just do all types of shit.
Right. So once you realize, like, man, as smart as I am, math, won the math competition, won the spelling bee, I can only advance so far in school. Now, I might need to try a different path.
Yeah.
So you go on this. So at school, so how were the other kids towards you? Because you're smart. Normally kids, they pick on kids that are smart.
But I was the cool kid.
Oh, you were the cool, smart kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I used to do bad stuff too. I just had good grades. But I still used to skip, fight,
Right.
like do all the little mischievous things kids
Right.
do in school, but I was just smart. I'm
Right.
still smart. Like,
Did you get bullied in school?
nah, I ain't really get bullied. I had issues with people.
Right.
But not just like, you ain't finna just put my head in the toilet or take my lunch money.
All right. So that's what it was. I mean, the older kids trying to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
And you
But
like,
nobody never tried to do that to
Right.
me. I'm just saying, like, I'm not one of them kids. I was never one of them kids.
right. You ain't letting nothing slide.
Nah, my mama ain't even finna go for that.
Right.
Like I remember like getting tried in the neighborhood.
Right.
My mama them coming outside to fight with us.
What?
Guys,
Where
he
your
was
mama
shot.
at? Facts.
Mom put it down like that?
I remember one time, like, it was this lady, and my little sister used to be real cool with this lady daughter.
Right.
But I was just known as the bad kid in the neighborhood.
Right.
So somebody spray painted "fuck you" all over her car. She had like a Lexus, the
Oh man.
little bubble Lexus.
Right.
But it was like it wasn't like the suit. It was just like a regular little Lexus.
Okay.
So she comes straight to my door. My mama ain't home though. Banging on the door. Where your bad ass at? Woo, woo. I know you did this shit. Woo, woo. So she come to the door. So my auntie was down the street. I guess my little sister ran and told my auntie. So my auntie come down. My auntie come down. By this time, they didn't call my mama. I remember my mama just smashing through the neighborhood in her minivan. I remember I had some scissors. I had them broke the scissors, so it was just one side of the scissor like
Right.
this. So my mama pull up swerving. She parked right in front of the lady building. So the lady out there, the lady standing like on the car, like with her back on the car. My mama jump out the truck. Bitch, woo! She done mushed the lady.
What?
So, oh God. But the lady didn't want to fight. So my mama didn't really just mash the gas on the type shit. Oh God. And me and my little brothers, you know, we deep. It's all of us. Then we got friends.
Right.
Like, and our friends damn near like our family. Like we like it's the hood. Like,
Right.
we damn near like this our side.
Right.
Like, so they all out there like ready. Like they was gonna beat her up. But she bit her tongue. And on my mama, I really didn't do the shit.
Right.
It really wasn't me who spray painted her car.
Right.
That's how you know reputation is.
Your reputation preceded you.
Oh, God.
Because you used to get into stuff and they just automatically assume if some ish went down, Savage did it.
Oh God. That shit was crazy. And I was innocent as a motherfucker.
So you go to school, you end up getting kicked out of school because you bought a firearm to school.
Yeah.
What made you feel like you needed to bring that firearm?
I think I was just bad. Like it was like some issues where a group of people from like another neighborhood that we didn't really get along with was saying like they were supposed to be trying to fight us and they was deep. It wasn't nothing but
Guys, this video is very long and I'm going to summarize everything for you. 21 Savage, from the way he talked, you can really see that he was just trying to fight back tears. Oh my God, like you could really hear that in his voice. From the way he talked, you can really see that. Okay, and this is a real talk. The canvas about his dad triggering him deep, and I am also glad that Shannon Sharpe was able to allow him to be vulnerable and guide him throughout the conversation from an elder perspective and still allowed him to feel true. Oh my God, this is a community and this is really beautiful. A big shout out to Shannon Sharpe and 21 Savage. Guys, I really felt guys, I really felt so many things that this guy has really said. Like I truly sympathize with him. Okay, he made mention of how he lost his brother. Oh my God, that was really heartbreaking. And he also said how he was being jealous of his younger brother because his dad cares more about his younger brother than him, and he was a kind of being jealous. Anyways, I do not blame him. Okay, I do not blame him. Okay, because we are human, being, we are not God. You know, sometimes when you see that your parents cares more on your little one or cares more on, or maybe one of your brother or one of your sister, you have the right to be jealous. Yes, you have every right to be jealous because parents need to care. They need to care for all their kids, and they should care for all their kids and loving all their kids equally. Show love to each of them equally. Not that you will show love to this one and you will show hatred to this one. No, that is very, very bad. That is very, very bad. Like from the way this guy was speaking, you could really see that he was just trying to cry. Yes, from his voice. But as a man, you just have to hold it up. Oh my God, I say a very big rest in peace to all of his friends who died previously. Rest in peace to them, because it's not easy for you to lose some of your friends. And guys, he also said how he was being shot 6 good times. Oh my god, 6 very good times, 6 very good times. I'm really so excited that 21 Savage is still alive, and he witnessed this interview, and he was able to share his life experience, and he was able to share his his true story. Yes, because each of us, we have story. Many people have ugly story and we have beautiful story, and if you are being opportune to share some of this, just share it with a peaceful heart. Guys, I'm really so excited for 21 Savage, because this guy you're seeing is a good rapper, and he's very talented, and he has that number 6. Yes, he has sense. He has sense. For him to achieve his America dream, it is not easy, especially as an immigrant, right? Hope you know that it's not easy at all, but I'm super proud of him for him to make this big achievement. This guy you are seeing is rich, is rich. His richness did not just happen by luck, or maybe by chance, but it was through hard work. He has that sense a lot. So I'm super excited for him. I just thank God for this very interview, and I love the way Shannon Sharpe handles everything. Oh my god, a big shout out to Shannon Sharpe. This guy you are seeing is a real gem. This guy is so honest. I just love the way he used to bring all these rappers to the table to have this beautiful conversation with them. And I'm also so excited for this particular interview with 21 Savage, because this particular interview and his story, yes, and his story, a lot of people who doesn't know about him and the truth between him and his dad, at least from this interview they will be able to know everything that actually happened. So guys, like, I hope you're enjoying watching this video. Let me know what to think about this video in the comment section, okay? And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up after watching. And guys, I'm going to be pasting the full link to this video in my description box, and I'm also going to be pasting Shannon Sharpe's link in my description box, so that you can go there and subscribe to him, okay? Because Shannon Sharpe is really trying. I just love his effort. I just love the way he used to organize all this interview. Like, I'm super proud of him, okay? So guys, you let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. If you have any contribution or anything to say in line to what I have said, please drop it in the comment section, okay? So, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So good to have you all here. So guys, I will get to see you all in my next video. Bye.